On page 2 of your instructions, you will find a diagram showing you what blocks you need to make for your diamond quilt for the background. And on page 7, you'll find another diagram showing you what you need for the strip layout. On page 5, you will find a diagram helping you get the best use of your fabric to cut out your diamonds for your backgrounds. Speaking of diamonds, you will need a whole lot of templates. So toward the end of your instructions, you will find all the templates for all the sizes. So make sure you print out the correct ones, and also make sure you check that 1-inch mark to be sure it measures 1 inch. Gather all your supplies. It's time to stitch the background block. Step 1 is to stitch the placement stitch on your battleizer. Step 2 is to place the optional wool. Step 3 is to add your background fabric over your wool and tack it down with your water-soluble thread. In step 3, you can also add your optional back. Step 4, you can change to a decorative thread and begin the quilting. Step 5, you can use the same thread or change to a different thread and continue the quilting. Once all your background blocks are stitched, it's time to trim them. Unlike the other diamonds in the quilt, we need to trim the edges of this, leaving 1/4 of an inch past your basting line. So refer to the diagram on page 12 of your instructions for your diamond block, and note that all the red edges will be cut 1/4 of an inch from the basting line. All the rest of the edges will be trimmed using the trimmer by George. Trimming for the strip layout is pretty much the same thing, only our edges are now marked in purple. So all those purple edges will be trimmed 1/4 inch from your basting line, and the rest of the diamond blocks will be trimmed using the trimmer by George.